Hey everyone, today is August 27th, 2015, and in case you haven't checked Steam or noticed the updates, Satellite Rain 1.0 has been released early. Yay! And if you follow my channel since the pre-alpha days of Satellite Rain, you'll be amazed at how much has changed since the initial police station video. That mission will be the first mission in the downtown area after the tutorial, but first we're going to give Satellite Rain that personal touch. Back in the early summer, one of the devs posted how to add your own company logos, but I doubt many people saw that. My company, KalishnaKorp, needs to have a special logo that represents our rise to power. I've already exported a ping image using After Effects of the AK-47 used in the opening title that I used in my logos. And you can use any image you want, but the image will only be 100 by 100 pixels in a single color with transparencies. So you'll want to use something more like clip art rather than a detailed graphic. Okay, so let's get started. On the first image, you can see I went to my C drive and then users directory. Where the red block is, that should be the username in Windows. And if you're on Mac or Linux, you'll have to do something the equivalent for your operating system. Now, if you can't see the app data folder in your user folder, it's because your hidden files are hidden. At the top, there's a box for hidden files. So go ahead and click that, and the app data will appear. Go into the app data, then local, and then Satellite Rain. And so once you're in Satellite Rain, you'll want to create a directory called logos. And then once you do that, go into that directory. And that's where we're going to put our final logo files and the final ping file. And yes, it must be a 100 by 100 ping file with transparency. So don't ask if you can do something else. Just make sure you do it that way. And so you can see I already have my logo in there, so let's go ahead and see how I made it. So I'm using Photoshop, but you can use any program that supports ping files to do this. I'm also working at 1000 by 1000 canvas, so I don't have to zoom and the image doesn't look like a bunch of blocks in case I need to add the small details. So you can do that, or you can use 100 by 100, it doesn't matter, however you want to do it. So here's the AK-74 ping image from After Effects. The background is already transparent, so that's all set. If your image doesn't have a transparent background, then go ahead and start removing those parts of the logo that you don't need for the logo. And once that is done, go ahead and build the company logo any way you like. The AK rifle is pretty distinct in the shape, so I don't need to do much. I did rotate it up 45 degrees, so the rifle will be as big as possible in the graphic. And since this graphic needs to be compatible with Satellite Rain colors, the final logo must be all white according to the devs. You can use transparency and gradients, but the only color allowed is white. A simple way to do this in Photoshop is to use color overlay. It's a layer effect. I added it to the image, set the color to pure white, and now my AK is all white. The final step is to export the image as a ping file. It's a ping 24 at 100 by 100, and then drop that into the logos folder. When you relaunch Satellite Rain, and now you can see your custom logo and select it. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, and thanks for watching.